5%. We gonna see. This video of who am I?
Who am I? Who am I?
Good is Rich the artist, one-stop shop in Greensboro, North Carolina, and owner, creator of Only the Rich, which is a lifestyle brand based on the idea of becoming the best version of yourself and creating a life of true wealth, which is an abundance of freedom. And you know, the word of the week is discomfort. Today's episode and interpretation of discomfort, I want to talk about something I've been seeing a lot more lately. It's not necessarily a new concept, but it's something I've been seeing more of, and I want to kind of chime in. And it's a phrase called monk mode, you know. And for those of you who haven't been hearing about that or seeing it, whatever, don't know anything about it, you just sum it up real quick. Think about monks. You know, monks are typically people who kind of detach themselves from a lot of worldly things. You know, certain clothing, certain technologies, certain foods. I imagine just, you know, real disciplined people. You know, and when I think of monk mode, I also think of, you know, that detachment as being a detox. You know, I don't know how long monks stay monks or what that actually is, but, you know, my interpretation of monk mode, it's a phase of your life that I recommend everyone should go through, you know, myself included. You know, sidebar, anything I say on here, I'm not saying it from the perspective of, oh, I'm an expert, I've been through this, I've done this already, I do this, you should do it. No. Anything I say on here is stuff I need to hear myself. Anything I say to y'all is stuff I say to myself, and I keep it in mind in everything I do. So yeah, with that being said, when it comes to monk mode and that detachment, I think of it as a detox. You know, like I said, it's something everyone needs to do. We all need to detoxify our life. You know, because there's a lot of things in the everyday world, everyday life, you know, in society that are really toxic to us. You know, when you think of toxic, it's not just about diet. It's about toxic thoughts, toxic behaviors, toxic desires. You know, there's a lot of toxicity out here. It's a lot of poison, toxic, whatever word helps you identify. We need to cleanse ourselves. You know, when you think of a detox diet, you know, you are cleansing your body. You know, you're cleansing your gut, whatever. You know, you eat certain foods and you stay away from certain foods. You know, you want to reset your immune system. That's what it's about, essentially. You know, cleansing your body. It's a cleanse. And in terms of monk mode and detoxing your life, you want to cleanse yourself from all the negativity, all the things that are holding you back, right? Like, there's a very clear, like, you know, of course, you have to adjust what that diet looks like for each person, you know. Like, there are people out there who can do water fast for weeks. Personally, I like to think I have a strong mind and I would be capable to do anything, but I don't see myself doing a water fast no time soon. I can easily see myself being hospitalized doing that. So it's just like each person, you know, you have to personalize your detox, right? Because we all need to detox from certain things. Like I said, it can be traits, behaviors, people, places, all of that. So it's important to really cleanse your life, you know, especially from, there are there are basic things. I think everyone needs to get off of social media. For there are people out here really attached to a lot of things that don't really serve a purpose other than to give false dopamine, you know, to give you that false sense of happiness and contentness. And it doesn't really amount to anything that lasts, right? Like, I think, what's the term? Doom scrolling. Just scrolling through Instagram, TikTok, not really looking for anything, but just scrolling just to pass time by. You know, we should all be working towards something. You know, we should all be growing. You know, there's no harm in having fun. You know, I'm not saying you have to spend every second of every day working. No, take some time to rest, take some time to have fun, spend some time on TikTok. I spend a lot of time on TikTok, but there are limits. You know, we shouldn't be spending the whole day just scrolling through mindlessly. You know, that's the other thing about it. You know, we do a lot of mindless actions unconsciously. We should be more conscious about what we do and aware of what we do and why we do things. You know, there's a lot of things that we do for no reason, myself included. I'm trying to be more intentional with my actions, and you know, that's just another that's just another that's just another factor in the comfort zone, you know, mindlessness. Because it's hard to think about things. It's hard to be intentional, but it's worth it. You know, you do things with a certain intention and a certain goal in mind, or a certain reason. It really changes the way you move about in the world. You know, when you move with purpose. Everyone should be moving with purpose. You know, we should all be doing things for certain reasons. You know, even if it's not always a good reason, at least have a reason. The worst thing is to do something and not know why. Like, it doesn't, it's stupid. Like, there's no way, I have no intention on sugarcoating that. It's plain out stupid to do things for no reason. Everything should have a reason. And it doesn't always have to be a deep reason, but there should always be a purpose behind what you do. And that's my take on monk mode. You know, it's about detaching from these mindless worldly things and becoming more intentional with yourself, because it's your life on the line. It's your future at your hands. You know, it's for you to go out and take it. You have to discipline yourself. And I did another video where I was trying to break down the definition of discipline. And it's, you know, essentially it's restraining, I don't know if that's the right word. I think sacrifice was the word I meant. You know, you want to give up certain things in exchange for a greater reward. The greater reward is, like I said at the beginning of this video, becoming your best self. You know, sacrifice your comfort for your freedom, long-term freedom.